Alright, this is the busy video cam shooting for the run at Foxton, the boulder garden. As you can see, there's lots of boulders. I'm kind of walking down to the bottom so that we can start from there. Solid class 3. Solid class 3. Maybe class 4. Got good drops there. Look up, don't worry about that. Alright, and I'm walking down. This section right here is kind of the middle section of the run. See a nice drop right there. And then the water kind of rushes around the boulder garden there. If you look closely in, you should be able to see through. And I'm walking down further around this plant right here. And drops through there. There's a little bit of rocky stuff. The only problem with this section is that it moved really fast. But clean chutes, plenty of room to maneuver around. Some nice S-turns. And then coming up to the turn around the rock here. That was the park ranger. So you have to make a right-hand move around this rock here, and then there's a drop ahead on the left side of that boulder. And that's where I had to do a combat roll. But this S-turn is actually kind of hard. It pushes you into the rock, but the strainer possibility is not that bad. There's not much current going through there. At least there wasn't. The other side, though, has a lot of current. Coming down on the other side of the rocks here, I ran into, as I came around the rock, I hit those two boulders dead center in the river and kind of had to push my way off of them. Then this came in around here, and this is the final crux move around the rock. Come in to the right, river left, run through there, and then hit that 2 or 3 foot drop. The cool thing about the drop is that it's actually a pretty sweet little rapid, but I had to do a combat roll because I ran into that rock that's popping up in the dead center there. And so I combat rolled and then came out through the bottom on the far river left. So looking back up the canyon, you can see it's pretty sweet whitewater. Now I'll walk back up, and there's 2 drops at the top that are really steep but are actually really fun, and they weren't that sketchy. So here we come up. This middle section here moves so fast, it was hard to stay in control, which was kind of the problem. But I managed to push my way down. Now, this was the section I didn't feel very comfortable on. Ever from that rapid and the top 2 I was fine on. But as you can see, the current pushes pretty fast through there. Continuing on up, there's the Versa in the distance. And I'm hoping I have enough camera time to record the whole river. Beautiful rapids, clear rocks, river. Here we come up to nice must-make move on the left-hand side of those rocks, right, or river left of those rocks right there. Just a nice little chute. But like I said, it moved really fast as you came down into those rocks and past there. Past the bushes. These were pretty simple rapids. They didn't move as fast. I ended up going over the river right-hand side drop there because I couldn't make the turn coming around this bend. There's plenty of room to do it. This is a nice chute. Long sections of whitewater though. I've kind of got my fill for a while. And up ahead we see the 2 crux drops of the section, which actually ran very smoothly and weren't that sketchy because they're cool drop. This is the entrance to the rock garden. Right here. And that was a fun little hole. Just went right through there. And yeah, those drops up there are pretty cool. There's the rock garden from up above. You can see the gradient. And here are the two slides. When I actually show them to you, they won't look as bad as they are. They're big slides, but they're not that bad. Sort of like the Sorta Hunk. Alright, coming up on slide 1, it's run river left. There's the Versa parking. And so this is the river left slide. And then the next one is run river right. This is probably a 4-foot slide, maybe 3 foot. It's probably 4 foot. Might be in the class 4 range. But the thing is there's so much clean water down below it that moves slowly, it's not so sketchy. Just run clean river right, river left, and just straight down through. It wasn't bad. Then that thing was super fun. Probably should not have run it, but I did. That is a must-make move up against the rock and then a 3-foot drop into a pool of water. So you come in from river right, enter the chute, and then do an S-turn around that big rock in the center to the pool. The hole's not bad at all. It actually went really smoothly. You can see there's clear water up above it. But it reminds me of the Sorta Hunk, like I said. Put-ins right here because there's a drop up above that doesn't have any room to get through. Good shot of that rapid. It was pretty intense. I made the tongue there and then went river right and just flowed right down into the hole. And this was my put-in spot, which was also the site of a combat roll, which was fairly hilarious because I set my kayak up right on that rock at the very center of the screen by the crack. And then I tried to drop into the water and I ended up pushing that rock in the water over like 4 feet and flipping. But I had a nice pool, so I got my first roll in. There's the entrance to the drop. There's the canyon and the Versa. And I'll keep recording as we walk down through here so you can see the gradient. It's pretty sweet. Probably won't run it again because it was a little stressful, but there's the drop. Tongue to must-make. And then the clean chute here, which actually if you look above it, you can see how easy it is. It's just a clean drop. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm headed back home.